Okay, here I am again with another pickups, and this time it's for the month of February. Again in February I got a great selection of games from some retro consoles this time to the modern day consoles. And I thought let's start off with what I picked up for the Xbox 360. Look, there's still been a lot of sales here in Australia at EB Games. That's like the equivalent of GameStop in America and Canada. And a lot of the 360 games and the PS3 games are going for like $5 each. EB Games wants to get rid of their stock once and for all, and that's it. Not going to have any more of those games available second hand. So I did pick up quite a few things. Stuntman Ignition, don't worry, the price says $18, but it is $5. I heard a lot of good things about this game, and I thought, okay, I want to give this a go. Like I said, $5. It has got the Australian classification stickers on here, but it's on the outside where I can remove it. It's actually the UK copy. So that's what I look for whenever I shop at EB Games, the American or the UK version of the games. And I do still find stuff there, which is surprising. Another game I wanted to get was the Kinect Disneyland Adventures. I do believe this game has been released on the Xbox One. Still for $5. I thought this would be great to add to the collection. I just hope I don't break a toe when I'm playing this game. Now another game that I picked up for the 360 is Leisure Suit Larry Box Office Bust. I have seen this game before. I don't know how good it is. I do remember the old Leisure Suit Larry games on PC. They were pretty cool point and click adventure games. He's a bit of a seedy character, but you know, it's okay. But to pick this up for $5, that was really cool. So yeah, for $5 you can't go wrong, and it's in great condition. Now I don't know much about this next game, Alone in the Dark. I've heard of it. I've never played it. I don't know why. I don't know too much of the story of this game. Anybody know a bit about it? Just let me know in the links below. So I thought, yeah, I'll grab this one as well. Also, Hitman. I haven't played a Hitman game for a long time, and again for $5 I thought, okay, I'll give this one a go, and it got 9 out of 10 from the Xbox 360 official magazine, so we'll see how good it is when I play it. Another game for the 360 is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I've gone off the series over the years. They just kept coming out every year. But I think this was made by Infinity Ward, so I know this should be a really cool game. So yeah, $5 also. So that's the Xbox 360 collection. So that's going to add to a never-growing 360 collection that just seems to be going crazy at the moment. So I was also gifted, like, I think it was 36 games from a fellow YouTuber, Instagrammer, really good mate. That's in a separate video, but I just want to again thank him so much for giving me those games, or PS2 games, or some Xbox 360 games. But the PS2 games were all Japanese, and that was amazing to be gifted that. Now another game that I've been wanting to pick up on the original Xbox was Half-Life 2. I love this game. I remember playing the first game on PC. Playing it with the keypad. My fingers were like so arthritic after playing it. But you know, the first one was released on the PlayStation 2, so it was great to play it on that console. And also with this one, one of my favorite games of all time, Half-Life 2. We'll never see another Half-Life game, unfortunately. I don't know why. We keep asking for it. It's never going to happen, so we just need to deal with it. Now another thing I picked up, this time it's for the Starlink Battle for Atlas. It's a really cool stand for this. Now with the spaceships, they look really great, and it'd be so cool to have a proper stand to display this in. So this is an official product from Ubisoft. Can't get this anymore. It's all sold out. So yeah, if you look on Etsy or some other places, maybe eBay, you can pick up a third-party one. I don't know, but this was so cool, and it does look really amazing. displaying the stand with the spaceship on it. Okay, so let's move on to PlayStation 3 and PS4. I don't know too much about this game. Again, it was $5. Two Worlds 2. Do I need to play the first one? Maybe. So this was only $5 at EB Games. So another game that I got for the PlayStation 3. I played this game back in the arcade, back on the Sega Mega Drive. I didn't know this was on PlayStation 3, and it's Splatterhouse. This one, a magazine called Nuts called it the goriest game of 2010. It is more like a third-person kind of game. It's not like the old arcade game, which was a side-scrolling 2D game. Maybe a mate of mine on YouTube, Andrew, who's into his horror movies and all of that sort of stuff, maybe he knows a bit about this game. He can tell me in the links below how good it is. I haven't really had a chance to play this one yet, but yeah, I honestly I didn't know that this was on the PlayStation 3, and you know, just brought back so many great memories of the Splatterhouse arcade game I used to love playing years ago. Picked up a copy of God of War. Now this was supposed to be the US version, and it's not the US version, so I'm going to have to try and do something with this cover. But, you know, I'm going to have to play God of War. Everybody raved about it so much, so yeah, I need to play this soon. And two games for the Nintendo Switch. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy, which I did in another video. I did a bit of a first look video of it. It's a great game. I absolutely loved it. It was originally on the Xbox, PlayStation 2 and the GameCube. It's so cool going back replaying this game. And if you ever heard of a game on the PlayStation 4 called Stick It to the Man, that was a really cool game. This is kind of like a follow-up, I think. It's a Flipping Death, made by the same company that made Stick It to the Man, so I guess it is a sequel or whatever, but it's a really cool game. Actually, I don't know if it's really cool. I still haven't played it. It's still new and sealed, but Stick It to the Man was a really cool game anyway. Now, you see I'm wearing a Sonic t-shirt, right? I'm going really retro right now. Mostly on these pickup videos, I do stuff on the current gen of systems, or maybe something that's going back to the Xbox 360 or PS3 or PS2, but this time I'm going right back in time to the Sega Master System, and two games I picked up for it. First one, Sonic the Hedgehog. Loved this game back in the day on the Mega Drive, but even on the Master System, it was really cool to get that. And another game that I got for it was Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So I've really gone retro this time, and hopefully next month I'll be doing. Well, I definitely will be doing I'll be doing a few other things that is very retro, but it's so great to get these games back in the collection. I had these back in the day. I sold off a lot of stuff because that's the way it was back then. You know, buying new consoles. You know, you were pretty much encouraged to trade in your old systems, your old games, and yeah, I wish I never done that, but it's great to have these back in the collection. So that's my pickups for the month of February. It probably will be slowing down over the next few months because we're going on holiday soon, so I need to have some money put aside for when I go overseas and see what I can find there. So hey, don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks very much for watching. See you later. Bye.